she doing there?
The door was unlocked, man. So, why is everything in black and white?
Well, it's because I'm talking about Dracula, Nosferatu. That's right. Today I'm talking about one of the most iconic horror films of all time. It's basically Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Except they couldn't get the rights, man. Great workaround to just rename the movie.
This movie is part of German Expressionism. What I really like about these films is that they were the first to colorize their films. I'm not talking color films here. All they would do is color the film. So here you can see they dyed the film blue to make it look like it's night. And there you can see it's daytime. So the movie starts by introducing Hooter and his wife Ellen. We learn that Hooter works for this weird real estate guy, and he's asked to go to Transylvania to sell a house to Count Orlok.
I thought it was Count Dracula, man.
No, here he's actually called Orlok.
So creepy that he has to sell the house facing his own.
We sort of get the feel right away that the boss works for the vampire. For some reason, the wife cannot take care of herself, and she has to go live with some friends. You see how unsteady the camera is sometimes? That is completely excusable. See, back then the cameras were crank activated, and to help camera operators keep the rhythm, while filmmakers would usually play music. Can you imagine? Ha 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 ha, stay alive, stay alive. Ha 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 ha, stay alive. Oh shit. Hooter arrives at an inn, and as soon as he mentions the name Orlok, it's like this wave of panic goes by. You know, in today's movies, it would be dishes clattering as soon as he said the name. Hooter has to stay in all night because there's a werewolf out there.
What kind of wolf is that?
I don't know. I always thought it looked like a hyena. In his room, Hooter finds some kind of a book about vampires.
Just like in Buffy, man.
In the morning, Hooter heads to the castle in a horse-drawn carriage.
How far away is the castle from the village? He's been traveling all day and they're still not there yet?
Hooter continues on foot, but is greeted by this guy. As Hooter gets to the castle, he's fed a meal by Count Orlok. At midnight, he cuts himself while cutting bread, and a vampire licks the blood from his wound. Then, when he gets ready for bed, he gets visited by the vampire.
Yeah, and the wife has some kind of psychic powers, because she wakes up as soon as the vampire gets close to her husband.
When morning arrives, Hooter goes to investigate and he finds Orlok's coffin.
Why didn't he try to kill him, or at least get out of the castle?
I don't know, but he wouldn't have known that the Count had left the castle if he had not stayed. Hooter gets rescued by nuns, and as soon as he's awake, he leaves and tries to go save his wife. Meanwhile, Count Orlok has pretty much killed everybody but two of the shipmates.
I love the scene where the vampire rises from the coffin, man.
Yes, this scene pretty much made movie history.
Dude, I just realized this movie is all about impending doom. It's like, it's all about the vampire getting closer to the wife.
Yeah. So, it's the wife who figures out how to defeat the vampire.
Pretty ironic, man. Her husband cannot leave her home alone, but she's gonna save everybody.
Yeah, all she has to do is to let the vampire drink her blood until the sun comes out. It works perfectly, but she ends up giving up her life to kill the vampire.
So if I do this... Whoa, I didn't think it would actually work.